Alright, guys. So, I know I'm probably not the person to be telling this, but I just realized I haven't made a video on this. I know some of the best tips on how to date. I'm in 5th grade, and I've already had, like 6 girlfriends. Okay, tip number 1. Try to have an interesting life. The best way to get a girl to like you is to have an interesting hobby that you don't really put in their face, yet you bring up, like, once. And, the next step? Try to be friendly. Ask her to do small things, okay? Because it's part of the brain that tells that where if somebody asks you to do something, like a small thing, like ask her to pick up a pencil that she accidentally dropped. That's the best way that's like one of the smallest yet best ways to figure it out. Number 2, well, that'd be number 3 technically. You try to act like yourself. But please, make sure you smell good. That's like the biggest thing you can do. If I can be you, Smelly Joe. So what you want to do, right now, go in the shower. Cover yourself in body wash. Scrub it in. Rinse off. Do it again. Because I know you haven't done it in like a week. Just smell presentable. You don't have to put on some fancy clothes and just dump a big bottle of Axe on you every time you go to school. Seriously, you just have to buy 1 bottle of cologne. Small sniff on the neck and on your wrist, and it's just fine. Number 2, try to have friends that are related. Right now, my best friend Damien, we're kind of like the playground mafia. Nobody messes with us, because me and another kid are like the goons. Seriously, I walk around with a hockey stick over my arm, over my shoulder. And he's dating her sister, Lauren. So I get to see her a lot. Spend time with her. That's like one of the big things, alright? Number 2. Why do I keep on saying number 2? Sorry. And then next, try to act like her friend. Answer her question. Try to help her. Heck, my first girlfriend, I tutored her on math. But boom, after like a month, she asked me out. That's one of the big things. Unless you're really into the girl, wait for her to ask you out. Or ask her in a comfortable situation. And now, the final step. Contact. You want to be a friend. Tell her supporting things in a rough time. Tell her if her shoes aren't tied or something like that. And make sure you do this. Figure out something that makes her comfortable with you touching her. Like, play slug bug with her, but gently nudge her. Or do like a round of rock, paper, scissors every day with her, so she gets used to touching her. And, again, make friends that she's friends with. That way you spend more time together when you're both there. Okay? And the most important thing I can say, I cannot stretch this out enough. Even if you're not, try to be funny. Nothing girls like more than laughing. Okay? Oh, and if you want to figure it out, have a friend sit at the one side of a table, so they're looking at her, but from like 2 tables over. Okay? Walk by her. See if she looks over at you, then ask your friend if he sees that. Do not look at her. Good God, do not. And if you really like this girl, sit next to her, or at least like 3 places away from her. Okay? And slowly, each day, move 1 closer until you're sitting next to her. Then just talk with your friend. Then the next day, talk to her. And And remember, be funny. Seriously, act more jokes you tell, the funnier you get. Okay? I cannot stretch that enough. Try to be funny. Girls like nothing better than laughing. And one of the tips, look where her eyes go when she's laughing. If she does one of those, she's not into it. Slowly back away. Then continue with the steps until she gets used to you. And the friends and the friend zone are two entirely different places. And I found this interesting. 3 out of the 6 girlfriends I've had, I was in the friend zone for like a few years. And I got close to her and personal. Oh, tell her secrets. Not too personal, embarrassing stuff. Okay? Tell her something like, well, this is embarrassing. You voted for Trump or Hillary. You voted for Hillary. Ah. But do that. The best way to get her to trust you is with that. If she thinks that you trust her, she will instantly trust you back. Okay? Let's see, what else? Yeah. Well, I hope this helps you. But this is just all you can do. Okay? Okay? Alright. Bye.